And we are right ahead of testing season for so many students who may be feeling the stress affecting both their schoolwork and their mental well-being. As I welcome the CEO of Youth180, Carrie Stitt, here with us in studio with some tips to help parents and caregivers reduce anxiety to help their kids. And I appreciate you being with us today. We were talking about the anxiety of talking with your hands before, so I feel like, we can sympathize with kids facing test-taking anxieties.
Yeah, I have a teenage boy who's in the midst of test taking himself, and so what we like to do on the way to school in the morning is to visualize what it is, how we want to see ourselves show up. Also, we talk about deep breathing, and there's also certain things that you can do to help relieve some of the stress as you're sitting in your desk.
I know that this is really valuable for so many kids.
Yeah.
Before we get into some of the details and nitty-gritty, let's talk about what Youth180 is, though, and the services you guys provide.
So Youth180 is an innovative thought leader helping youth and their families navigate social and environmental challenges through prevention, intervention, and clinical programs. We do that through prevention programs that are across 4 counties in North Texas. We have an intervention program that bridges our prevention program to our clinical program. And then we operate one of the only outpatient adolescent substance use treatment programs in North Texas.
You guys have your hands full doing a lot of stuff.
Yes.
But I imagine when you do get to test-taking season, whether it's the standardized tests for the state of Texas or you're looking at SAT and ACTs, it's hard sometimes to know if your kid is feeling the stress. Are there warning signs that we should be on the lookout for?
Yeah, I think what you'll start to see is some irritability. They may be
above just the normal irritability?
Right, above just the normal irritability that you're going to see from your teenager.
Yeah.
They may be really on edge if you're asking them some questions. They also may experience unusual sweating that sometimes is associated with general teenage experiences, but my son, he sweats quite a bit when he's starting to feel very anxious about things.
That's a big tell.
Yeah, so lots of things like that. Not sleeping well is also a sign of anxiety. Also, nail biting can be a sign of anxiety.
I know for some people their hands peel maybe. It could be a physical manifestation like that. But it sounds like anything that's out of the ordinary, maybe look for, is this associated with something like a big test coming up?
Yeah.
And you figure that out, you talk to your kid, maybe they answer you, maybe they don't. But again, the tips that can help them manage that anxiety, what should you be thinking about?
Yeah, talk early, talk often about anxiety and what it may feel like to you inside your body. Also, creating a game plan for when it does happen, that you, sometimes anxiety just comes up and you're not realizing that, oh, this is going to cause me anxiety. Teaching kids how to breathe through some of those uncomfortable emotions, and then also figuring out how kids best communicate. Some of them are better writers, some of them are better texters, some of them, prefer to talk about things. And so being able to create various outlets where they can talk to people who can support them through those uncomfortable feelings.
Boy, so many things to keep in mind. And again, this is just a little window into some of the services that you guys provide. If people want to find out more about Youth180, Carrie, where do they go?
You can go to our website at www.youth180tx.org. That will take you to a page where you can submit an online questionnaire if you're seeking services from us, or if you'd like to make a donation, you can do that all online.
Carrie Stitt, thank you for hanging out with us. Great information for parents and anybody who spends time around kids these days.
Thank you.